Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I wanted to share a little bit about my weight loss journey. I have had a lot of people in my life asking how I did it. I lost 30 pounds in 3 months and have maintained to keep it off for the past 4 months. So I thought I would share just in case you guys are riding that same struggle bus that I rode for a very long time. And these tips that I have a lot of them, but I'm gonna share a few that have been huge game changers in getting me to my goals. So if you are curious, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first tip that I have is to set specific targets and track everything and make everything measurable. I don't know who this quote is from, but I heard it and it resonated with me, and it is, where performance is measured, performance improves. And I heard that after I had been tracking everything, and I was like, that is so true. So what I did when I started, I made a specific target, a specific weight that I wanted to be. It's kind of changed a little bit, but I did set that target. You can see I tracked everything. Every week I would set mini goals for myself. So I would set a big goal and then I would set mini goals each week. So I would break it down into bite-sized pieces to make it more manageable. And that for me was huge. And maybe you don't have a specific weight or a specific body fat percentage, but if you just kind of do like a ballpark area that you know that you want to be in, but then set specific targets within each week and measure it, I think you're gonna have a lot more success. At least I did. My number 2 tip is my favorite and the biggest thing for me that kept me going when it got hard. And I hope this resonates with you, and I hope this can help someone else, because this is what has kept me going after I lost the weight. Because I think a lot of people think they're gonna lose the weight and then they're done, and that is not the case. But for me, it was to find my reason why I was doing all of this, find my why. And I had to get very real with myself and ask myself, why do you even want to lose weight? Why do you want to get in shape? And I had to get very real with myself, because my why might not look pretty to the world, or it might not resonate with somebody else, but it did to me. So it was the carrot that I would dangle when things got hard and I felt like giving up. And I'll just share mine because maybe it could be yours too and might trigger something in you. But for me, I wanted to show up as my most confident self in every area of my life. And I didn't want to wait. Will Smith said this thing, I don't know if it's his quote or whatever, but he said, I don't want to get ready, I want to stay ready. And that is where I wanted to be. I wanted to feel confident going on a date with my husband. I wanted to have the energy to go play with my kids. I didn't want to keep pushing things off until I felt better about myself. I wanted to be ready for life, and I wanted to show up with energy and confidence in every area. And your why might look much different for you. It might be, I find myself getting reactive with my husband and I feel insecure and I get short with my kids because I just don't feel great about myself. I'm not taking care of me and my body. So it can be different for everybody, but I encourage you to write it down and look at it often and get real with yourself and ask yourself why you even want to be this best version of you. I said that the second tip was my favorite and the biggest, but that's because I forgot that I had written this one down. And that is to stay in your lane. I cannot believe, like, since going through this, how much distraction there really is in the diet world, in anything. I think with social media and everything going on, it's so easy to get distracted and to get pulled into other people's boxes and do what they're doing, and oh, this is working for them, and you know, she's doing this, and so maybe I'm doing it wrong. No, find your plan, find what works for you, commit to the goal that you want. So, and I hear a lot of women, and I did this so much, blaming their spouse or their partner for eating a certain way. And nope, bring it back in. Focus on you. Don't blame it on your kids. Don't blame it on the fact that you're busy or you have a job or these people do this and oh, that looks so much fun, or maybe I should try this. I'm rambling, but I think you understand. Stay in your lane, find your plan, find what works for you, and just stick with it. And I think that you're gonna see much better results. Okay, my camera is dying, so I gotta make this quick. But my next tip is to establish habits that support your goal. So for me, this looked like having the same lunch every single day, and knowing what was in it, knowing what was healthy, and making it as easy as possible for myself, because I'm busy and I have kids and I'm a working mom and I'm cleaning and life's crazy. I'm waking up early and going to bed later. I needed things that were predictable. Also, preparing for your triggers. So lunchtime, I found myself kind of binge eating. I realized that if I warm up some water before I ate, and then I would eat, and then I would drink my tea afterward, and having that hot beverage, hot drink after I would eat would help me feel fuller. And so I recognized that and I came up with a solution. So start setting your triggers. Don't feel shame about them. Study them and say, okay, how can I make this easier the next time? How can I make this more enjoyable? Because if you don't enjoy what you're eating, you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're not gonna stick with it. So plan for your triggers and establish habits that support your goal that you want. All right, so all of these habits have kind of been like mindset shifts, but this is the most like diety one that I can give. And for me, it's been so much more than a diet. I'm not on a specific diet. I've done Atkins, I've done, I'm blanking, I've done Weight Watchers, I've done so many different things. And this time I said, I'm not calling it a diet. This is healthy living. But the one thing that I did do is I did intermittent fasting. And that was incredible for me. I love breakfast food, but I'm not necessarily a breakfast person. And if you are a breakfast person, you might not want to do intermittent fasting, or you might want to cut off eating a little bit earlier so your body has time to digest all that food. The reason that I'm sharing this is because it has given me so much energy throughout the day. And in the mornings, I can just go, I can get to work, I can have so much focus, so much clarity. And there are so many benefits of intermittent fasting, and you can kind of do like a Google search, or I'm happy to make a video about intermittent fasting and my journey with it. But yeah, that was huge for me. And I think that it helped me kind of shorten that window of time that I was eating. So I did watch my calories, I did watch what I was eating, but I didn't have to obsess over it so much because I just had that short window of time just to eat healthy and make better choices. So intermittent fasting, incredible. All right, so I hope you found some of those tips helpful. I know that most of them are talking about more mindset shifts, but I truly believe in chasing any kind of goal that you have for yourself. It really all starts here. And so for me, having the goal of fitness was the first real goal that I set and achieved it. And so these mindset shifts really helped me get there. Achieving any kind of goal for me has manifested in so many ways, and I just feel so much more positive, and I have so much energy for life, and I'm excited, and I'm kind of feeling like, what can I do next? So I thought I would share these tips. And I did want to go on record and say that if you are watching this and you are confident with your body and it doesn't look like anybody else's, but you are confident in your skin, then stick with what you are doing. That is what this is all about, is finding confidence, not comparing yourself to anybody, and living your best life. So yeah, like this video if you want to see more videos like this. I love documenting and would love to create a community of women giving advice and supporting other women and just being your best self. So yeah, subscribe to this channel and I will see you in the next video.